Oh, it is too early for this. Oh my god.
Greetings PG and Jean, we are here with coffee and ready for more PG wisdom. Jim Coffee Sip Jim Foamy Bounce.
This is the mic. All right, the mic's working. Good. Thank you. Hold on. I just want to make sure it's working. It's not a technical issue. It's working. All right. Phoenix Row, thank you. I appreciate Angelica Storm, 100 stream watch streak.
Hi.
Hello. How's it going? That's insane. Thank you for watching. And thank you, Antique Doll. I know it's an early stream. I don't like early streams. I don't like doing it. Well, I mean, it helps if you're like in Europe because I feel like it's a little earlier for them, but sub happens. Hey, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Yeah, we got the bingo. I'm glad I remembered to get that started because that's like all janked. What else we got? It was at 4 p.m. See, that's a good time for you. Not a good time for me. I had to wake up at like 7:30. I had to wake up at 7:30 and get ready, and my coffee wasn't ready, and I was upset, and I was like, my coffee. Here's the thing. We got people coming over. It's like they can't make it for Easter, so they're like, hey, how about I come over, on the weekend? I'm like, what weekend? They're like, I don't know, tomorrow. Come on, Yeah, I forgot that it was Easter. No, because they got to do something. They got to do other running around. So they're like, hey, let's stop by. I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, what time? Maybe around 12:30. Oh, God. That's my prime time, bro. You're like, oh, well, you could just move the stream around. I'm like, yeah, it's that easy. We're going to have to save $340. I want to get the Retroid Pocket F. Do it. Start saving money. The Flip 2. Flipping it. What's up? Again, let me say hi to people. Malenko, hi. Max Marvel, hi. Fairland, hi. What's up? Stream Bingo, hello. I shouldn't say hi to them. What's up? Mizelle, Antique Dolls, Orochi. Resub happens.
4 p.m. money from Germany for the squirrel.
Hey!
Squirrel.
The squirrel, Sundancer, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. What? How the snow? We got an inch or two, most melted, but still close to Easter. Yeah, we had a little frosting happen. It was frosty. We didn't get real snow. I couldn't even gather up a snow cone out there. Oh, it's ridiculous. Max Marvel, hi. What's up? Meow Stick, hi. What's up? Mizelle, Mr. Barbecue. I know it's early. I don't expect a lot of people to be here. Nobody's waking up for this. Mishra's Workshop, hi. Pumpkin Mafia. The Pumpkin Mafia. What's up? Stu's doing what? We got real snow truck. You're out plowing? Or is that just the city just saying, hey, we got this budget for plows. Let's use it or lose it. No, some towns are like that. It's like they get a budget, and if they don't use it, like, like certain towns get like sand to streets or salt the streets or whatever. And if they don't use that budget, then next year's budget, it's less. So they go out and they just sand like in the middle of the summer. We're making everything beachy. Like, you used up all your sand. How is this possible? Well, we might need more for next year. Bigger budget, please. It's 7 a.m. and I'm awake. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm not a morning person. You had to get coffee at Starbucks. What are you, a millionaire? That's crazy. You tried a power station, but you knew what? I got a cold brew and am turned into 2 white mocha lattes and what? Running them, but I got a butter croissant, curly bacon. Curly bacon? I just feel like they made bacon out of one of the Stooges. Yeah. It's curly bacon. It just wasn't funny anymore. We had to put them down. Let's see. Sundance Redeem on-screen celebration. Where? Where's my on-screen celebration? It was redeemed. It was right there. It shows. Anger. Oh, there you go. Big emote. Hold on. We got bingo I got to do. Might be better to just do this. No, wait, I got the thing, right? I could just alt tab. Yeah. So, what was that? What is that? What number is that? We haven't even dropped frames. We haven't run out of coffee. I haven't even tried my coffee. I haven't had bad coffee yet because I haven't tried it. Let's see. No, we haven't done that. We haven't done that. We haven't done that. I probably mispronounced names, but unless somebody calls me out on it. Let's see. No, we haven't done that. Where the hell is it? Bro, did we have a posture check? I'll assume we did. Somebody always uses those.
Morning.
It is, and it shouldn't be. And I'm going to have to hydrate in about 2 seconds. I'm just calling random things on bingo here. Let's see, we got that. Where's the big emote one? You know, I could just type it in and find it that way. Makes life a lot easier. No, not emo. I don't have emo. Supersize emote. There you go. Call it. Nice. Let's freaking go. Card battle. Why is it so big and squished? That graphics is wrong. Hold on, I gotta put in technical difficulty now. God. Why is this? Why? All right, let's just get the technical difficulties out of the way too, I suppose. All right, card battle. For those who don't know, card battle. All right, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Card battle. Card is gonna show up. Only the person that initiated it, which is Phoenix Monroe, gets to roll for it with an exclamation roll when it happens. And you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do card battle right here because that's going to happen. So I'm calling that event because right now is the time for a card battle. Better than a 7. You got a 12. Nice. They got a 12. All right, what that means, they get to pick any number from the bingo. Any number. Any number from the bingo. Any number. See, Bloody Angel, this is why you have issues, because you're not supposed to do an exclamation troll or exclamation brawl, because the next exclamation is going to be banned. Don't be that person. Let's see. Pick a number, any number you need. 69 is not a number. Number 16, number 20, 29. Shows a P.O. Box thing. But we will be doing that tomorrow on Dawn Stream. I was almost going to do that today. There we go. Dude, it's called. Thank you, Phoenix Monroe, for rolling higher than a 7. Why is Steve only a 7? That's like low. He's not OP at all. He's a vampire. Should be like at least 12. Oh.
Speaking of coffee, have you ever heard of Phase Connect Coffee? It's still in their official shop and it's really good.
Connect coffee. I'm about to connect coffee with my mouth. All right, let's see if somebody else gets a bingo with these coffee cards. That's all right. Hey, this coffee could be bad. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, it actually kind of is. This is actually kind of terrible. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ugh. All right. Well, there we go. Yeah, I guess we're calling bad coffee. Dude, I hate that, man. Ah. No, not Candy Rain. Where the hell is it? I just got to get into a habit of typing in it. What? Don's here for some reason. What? Oh, you're just doing that, right? There you go. Don appears. Is that it? That what you're here for?
Grumble, grumble, early grumble.
I can't see what you're doing.
Neither can I.
All right.
Grumble, grumble.
Ow, get off me.
Hi, chat.
Yeah, we're just waking up.
Why is it so early?
Because we got those people coming over at 12:30.
Hi.
New follow, thank you. Hey, thank you.
So early.
45, 50 viewers. Nice, we got it.
People say you need hugs.
No, I don't need a hug.
Need
No, I don't. No, I don't. No morning hugs. Get out of here. I want better coffee is what I want. That coffee's terrible.
I'm sorry.
I made you coffee. Did you try it?
No.
Go have coffee. What are you doing?
Bye, chat.
Yeah, she's waking up. We don't. Yeah, my ears still hurt. Thanks. What, should that be a thing? Dawn Quake, the Dawn Quake. What's up? Oh, good. Anyway, what? 3 events called, what PayPal donation 45? Where's that? How'd that happen? Where'd that happen? I didn't even see it. How'd that get called? How'd that get called? How's things happening? Hey, all right, wait. I got somebody won bingo already. Why isn't that not a sound alert either? All right, you're gonna get a wheel spin. Would everyone here play a Foamy trading card game? Probably. I don't know if they'd enjoy it though. All right, we got a wheel spin to do. It's gonna be wheelie good. Ugh. That's right. There's a pun. Ah, God. Well, dude, that was terrible. Come on. Well, I gotta call it now too, man. All right, let's get. All right, Mazo. They won bingo already. My God. All right, so where's the bad pun? Let's see. It's got to be here. Number 27. Boom. Trying to memorize these so I could just scroll and get them. And then we are gonna do a wheel drop. Hey, Flutter Dash 1, Stream Bingo 2. Ah. Runs out of coffee. Oh, God, I didn't even open up the other thing yet. Ah. Oh, yeah, this is technically easy mode. All right, good. Wheel spin happens. I'll call that because it will. Yeah, how did the other ones get called? I don't think it usually does that. Who did it? Who did a PayPal donation? Why did it say PayPal donation? I haven't seen no money. Or maybe it happened? I don't know. Whatever. Did 5 people win bingo yet? No, that gets called automatically. All right. Okay, so here we go. All right. Now, for those who don't know, boom, you're gonna get a wheel spin on the wheel of prizes from itch.io. So basically, what we do is boom, we give you something from this shop here. So, I don't know, you could get some music, you could get a comic book, you could get a VOD, you could get other comic books, you could get some music things, you get all sorts of fun stuff. Or at least whatever's on the wheel. I haven't filled it up completely yet, though. Well, I mean, it's pretty filled. But what we do is we're going to send you a code, we're going to whisper you a code as soon as you figure out what we win, and we're going to do that probably right about now. Boom, boom. All right, we got to spin the freaking wheel. We're going to spin it as soon as I can find the button to spin it. Which is right here. Go. And you shall win. Ooh. Oh, dude. Hey, you got a new album. It literally just came out. Holy crap. I just put that on the list. Bro. Dude. That's the... Oddly enough, did I not put it in the shop? No, I did. Okay. Boom. You got this one right here. A $9 value. There you go. Nice. There you go. Let me get a code and send it to you. So it'll take 1 second. As soon as I figure it. Dude, brand new album. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm glad I put it on there. All right, let's see. We got, let me set up my little whispers here. I'm going to whisper you. I'm going to be like, boom. We got that there. Got you that. Oh, they make it so complex. Download key. Create a download key. There's a download key for you. Sending you in a whisper. Boom. Boom. All right, that should be... We good? Let me double check that. All right, cool. Basically, I'm sending you a link to itch.io. It unlocks it. You just download it. Boom. There you go. Let's go. Nice. I have fun with that. It's fun. At least it is for me. I don't know about everybody else. Do 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 do. What? Brand new album, bro. Boom. All right. I think we're good. Do 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 do. Congratulations on your win of new things. New follow. Thank you. I appreciate. All right. We got to do something at the end of the month for leaderboards. Maybe we'll change up the wheel completely and just put some like really cool, crazy, rare stuff on there. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know. We're winging it here. We winging it. Winging it. We doing it live, bro. All right. I missed a lot of chat. What? I had to spin wheels and stuff, man. There was a PayPal. I did not see it. Is that Frank Sinatra? No, it's not. You think I can hire Frank Sinatra? It'll be a little difficult, by the way. Right. Even with their partial necromancing abilities, I don't think his voice would be that good. What would it be, like 120 right now? Dude, when did he die? Like the 90s? Toothless, hi. How's it going? 26 unit, hi. How's it going? Bum, 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 bum. Where did I leave off? First time I was ever to visit Windstream Bingo. Hey! Nice. There you go. See, and it counted. There you go. Nice. You got the whisper? All right, good. Got it downloaded. Nice. Beautiful. I don't know if the whispers work. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they're broken. Well, it's all Twitch contingent. You know how that goes. Never mind. But you're second on the bitboard. I'm second on the bitboard? Oh, God, I didn't even check my card. Oh, God. Score time. Yeah, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, but we do have other good news. Other good news. All right, the world isn't that bad because let's go. Nah, man, because it's been a little dicey with, how everybody's looking at the Nintendo. All right, but we got good news. We got good news. All right. Look at that. Remember we were talking about the key cards? Those freaking key cards that everyone was like, oh, God, they're going to be bound to your account. You're never going to be able to resell them on secondary market. Hey, look, you can borrow and resell Switch 2 game key cards. Nintendo confirms that Switch game key card downloads aren't locked to a specific Nintendo account. This is good. This is good news. It is. All right, because it was like one of those sticking points where I'm like, bro, go to hell. All right? So at least people can exhale knowing that the card that doesn't have a game on it could be resold to somebody else who wants a card that doesn't have a game on it. Oh, my God. What? How long is it going to be till they just stop that? You know? And what are they going to do if they eventually close the eShop at some point? I have no faith in Nintendo whatsoever. Don't ask me why. And hold on, apparently chat crashed on my end. Chat be crashing. Hold on. I'm refreshing you. Give me a second. We already called technical issue. Nice. Okay, we back. Nice. Bump, 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 bump. What? No, dude, I was seriously bent out of shape about that, man. No drop frames. I'm actually just looking stuff for my own bingo card. Can I look, please? Give me a second. Give me a second, man. Bro. Oh, God, that's right. I didn't even... Oh, man. Again, dude, I get the worst bingos. You got no idea. If you see this right now, dude, it's like I got everything on the edge here. It sucks. All right. Boom. There you go. Zell, what's up? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. So who's doing what? No, this weekend is just going to be... I do not like being up this early, and it kind of messes up my whole life. Like, I'm not even joking about that. My whole brain is just... Oh, God. I kind of want more coffee, but I don't want to drink it. Being lazy today. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Working? Why are you working? Oh, it's Sunday. You shouldn't be working. Should be a rule. Oh, God, did we eat breakfast yet? Oh, God, we didn't eat breakfast. Ah, jeez. Switch to direct competition to handhelds that could use Steam and Xbox Game Pass. Better library games cheaper unless you are a Nintendo fanboy or have kids. It's going to be like Wii U and not do so well. Yeah, there is that kind of... I really think we're at that point where generations are just moving towards a little bit more... less confining devices, you know? Like, I feel like at a certain point, people are just going to be like, yeah, but I can only play a couple of Mario games or whatever. And even if you're, like, big fans of it, it's kind of like, you know, you're plunking down $450 for the console and then, like, $90 per game. $80 if they're digital. You know, it's kind of ridiculous. It does kind of feel like that vibe to the Switch, too. Yeah. That's what it was just like, yeah, it's going to be like the Wii U. It's, you know, people will be like, yay. It kind of also depends on the whole tariff crap. You know, yo, if that thing doesn't settle down, man, I'm not getting into politics. I feel like, dude, like all the company, like there was an article about everyone's stocks just tanking across the board because everyone's like, oh God, you know. I've been getting some good memes out of it though, so that's nice. I don't know. Well, they're not really offering anything new, dude. You know, Nintendo's not like coming in bringing, you know, like, oh God, we got all these new games. It's like a lot of remasters and like, not remasters, but enhanced editions of games people have already played to death. And then that one game from Software, what the hell is it called? Bloodborne 2, but not really Bloodborne 2. Yeah, that doesn't come out till like 2026. What I really want to get, what a beefy retro emulator handheld. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's like, those things are super accessible right now. And it's like, you know, Steam Deck could do it. Yay! No, the rich got poorer. However, will I sleep knowing that? Yeah, but not poor enough, right? God. Do. Gotta have monies. Yep. I know it's gonna be kind of weird. It's gonna. What is it? When the hell is it coming out? Isn't it supposed to? Like, God, what's the release date? Didn't they say like June or something like that? June 8th, 7th, 6th, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know. You Switch OLED has better life and better screen. Locked to 60 frames. Come on, Nintendo. Come on, Nintendo. June 5th. All right, June 5th. Oh God. Wait, pre-orders are they still paused in North America? Because nobody knows what's happening? Even the rich are worried about these tariffs. Even the rich. Oh, they're rattled. They're shook. Oh, no. Still paused in North America? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, you know, I mean, I'm not going out to get one anyway, so I don't care. But, hey, here's the thing Nintendo's going to do. If it doesn't sell well initially, they're going to blame the whole situation and be like, well, you know, we would have sold more if it was, you know, blah, 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 tariff, blah, blah, blah. You know, as opposed to, oh, well, it's a really overpriced Switch. It's almost like double the price. Come on. Gameplay is crap right now on my laptop. Well, how much you trying to do on your laptop? Hey, Puppy won bingo. Nice. Congratulations. Yay. I got little sparkles happening over off screen. Why aren't they? All right, whatever. You got to play something cool like Vampire Survivors. Dude, there was a new DLC for that. That was free. Literally, if you play Vampire Survivors, there's a new DLC that's free. They're like, here, bro. I'm like, what? Nothing. Already updated everything. Already updated everything. But I'm really good at optimizing garbage. Like, you can give me any kind of laptop, and I can optimize it to just be, like, pretty good. Of course, it is software dependent, so it kind of depends. Well, like OBS, sometimes I put so much crap into it, no matter what computer you put it on, it's just chugging along because it's like, oh God, there's so much in here, dude. What are you doing? It was fine in BioShock 2. BioShock 2. Are you playing the remastered version? If you're playing a remastered version, drop it down to DirectX, I think 11, because DirectX, 12 had an issue? Especially BioShock. Drop down to DirectX. No, really, do the previous one for whatever it's using, go back one. Not the remaster? Oh. But then you're screwed. Then you're screwed. I refuse to play the remaster version again. But they're remastered. Come on. They're all shiny and new. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Do. Bump, bump, bump. It's just Steam. It's just Steam. Well, Steam is usually pretty good. They're optimized. Yeah. What was the other weird article we found? Boop, boop, boop. Usually there's more people here around 12. You know? Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, you know what you do? Hey, Bloody Angel. If your computer is absolute a potato, maybe you got to go back to the old days of the perfect night in 2000s. So you get your Warcraft and this thing that probably had like 512 megabytes of RAM. Get your Mountain Dew, whatever, and pizza. How big is this pizza? These are either like really large pepperonis. Look at that. Look at the size of these pepperonis. That's ridiculous. They had Warcraft Mountain Dew? Bro, they got Warcraft Mountain Dew. It tastes like the Forsaken. Yeah, I feel like that's a small pizza. I think back in the day, you just had personal pizzas. This was fun, though, dude. I would just boot up Warcraft and order Domino's and have it delivered. And I'd be like, oh, my God, this is so much fun. Yeah. Simpler times. I got to do a thing. Hold on. Are we cool? We gonna work now? So weird. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, now you want to do it? Really? Wow. All right. Now that was a technical issue, but we already called it. Huh. Strange. Oh, the other weird crap. All right, for people not keeping up with game news, what the hell was the name of that game? All right, there was a game called Schedule 1, which is basically like you're running around selling drugs to people, but you make them in sort of weird ways, kind of stuff. And apparently, Drug Simulator said or claimed there was a lawsuit because the games were too similar. But now, go.
I'm probably gonna wait a month after the release date to see if the Switch 2 is worth having. Unless if a trailer for Splatoon 4 gets released very soon, then I'm just gonna get the console right away.
I don't know. I don't think I'm assuming another Splatoon's in the works unless they do Splatoon 3, but we're going to put in some extra maps and some of the maps from 2 and 1, and there you go. You know, like they did with Mario Kart. No, Mario Kart, they started just throwing all these old things in there, and they're like, hey, dude, remember this map? Well, it's in there now. And I was like, oh, God. I don't know. But, yeah. So, bro. So now we got other game companies suing other games, allegedly. But then there's an article that says they're not suing, but they're looking into it for dude, you can't really just... claim that's like being a drug dealer in a video game is not really copyrightable, is it?
I'm going to get the Switch 2 now, simply because trying to get it later will be impossible and potentially cost more.
Will it? I don't even know. I'm like, as far as the economy goes and getting electronics from other countries, I have no idea. I feel like people are either going to try to get them early or they're just not going to be able to get them until way later. And then by the time things maybe settle, it'll be like Christmas, and then it will be be kind of difficult to get it. I don't know, fingers crossed, you know. I hope it works out, and I hope there's a price drop too. You know, just for the sake of goodwill towards gamers. You're getting breakfast, lucky. You live within 30 minutes of Domino's, you could use, the WeLinks US localized dim channel to order pizza from your Wii. Does that still work? I don't live within 5 miles of Domino's, dude. I gotta go, like, 5 towns over to find one. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so where was the one that... So allegedly, there is no lawsuit against Schedule 1 as negative Steam reviews pile up. Drug dealer simulator publisher makes a public plea for peace. Well, maybe don't, legally attack the competitors, you know? So, you know, they say there is no lawsuit, but blah, blah, blah. But then they go through this whole thing about, seeing what the similarities are and all this other stuff and seeing if there's any kind of infringing because, that's what they got to do and stuff like that, Just it's okay to have another game about what about Weed Simulator? How come Drug Dealer the Simulator didn't go after Weed Simulator? Where you have a weed shop, but you still got to grow plants and you're doing drugs. The same thing, bro. I don't know. Whatever. This is where gaming's getting kind of ridiculous. It's like at a certain point, I stop caring about the industry as a whole because it's so toxic and obnoxious. And that's kind of how I'm starting to feel between Nintendo going after Pal World and garbage like this that keeps popping up every once in a while. What else we got here? 58% of PC gaming revenue in 2024 came from microtransactions. Everybody hates them, yet we're all throwing money at them. Why? Bro. And I'm going to put it out there right now. The Adventure Time skins for Fortnite look cool. There are Adventure Time skins for Fortnite. And if I was ever going to play that game, I would want to be Marceline with a gun just shooting at people. Dude, the skins are expensive. Each one is like, the whole bundle is a gross amount of money. I'm not buying that. Are you kidding me? Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, so that's a lot of microtransactions. 58%, dude. That's not making me happy right now. Counter-Strike, speaking of, oh my God. Counter-Strike 2 skins market hits record high, 4.3 billion market cap. I don't know what any of that means, but sounds like a lot of money. For skins, for CSGO pew-pew guns. Bro. Hope the EU succeeds in outloading loot crates, and I hope microtransactions are next. I don't know. It's kind of like an uphill struggle because loot crates, they keep modifying them to be like, oh, well, here are your percentages. Try to be very transparent about what you're getting. Thanks for the follow. What the EU is doing now, from the last I heard, was they were trying to get that currency distancing under control. So when you see like, oh, something cost, I don't know, 15,000 V-bucks, they basically want it to be in actual money. Like, no, it's literally $15. They literally want currency instead of like constantly distancing people from it with alternative currencies that kind of don't match one-to-one. So it gets a little ridiculous. They keep their microtransactions in the trash can. Playing the original Halo with drinking Mountain Dew. 2000 guy, of course. There you go. But dude, okay, look. Just for skins in a game, 4.3 billion market cap. Is that not insane to everybody? Yeah, that would be a nice change. I mean, microtransactions, it's like part of the business that everybody kind of deals with now. So people are just like, yeah, whatever. But you can get 3,500 extra V-bucks if you spend 90 USD. Yeah, I know. And that's translates into like 2 skins. Here, you can get 2 skins. Wait, what? I feel like everybody's income, like for gaming, would kind of tank. If you saw that like one skin for a Fortnite character was like $15, you'd probably be like, oh, no, screw this. Dude, $5? I see $5. $5. Billions with a B. I know, that's what I'm saying. Billions for CSGO skins. That's more than like, I don't know, the income of entire states in the United States. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's kind of insane to me. Maybe I should just get into the business of designing CSGO skins. Yeah. More profitable. All right. Japanese gaming company shares tank due to U.S. tariffs. Well, I think everyone's has, so it's not. It's the ebbs and flows of the landscape of which we live in. Oof. The Oscars will finally celebrate stunt work with dedicated category in 2027. 2027? Why do we got to wait 2 years for stunt work? What, they're waiting for Tom Cruise to be too old to do his own stunts? Come on, dude. Dude, that's insane to me. I would actually give Tom Cruise some credit, whether you like him or not. That guy does a lot of his own stunts, and I'm amazed. I'm actually amazed at half of the stuff that he's done. It's insane. But, at least the people who are breaking their arms so stuff looks good are going to get, there hasn't been an award for stunt work already? What the hell, right? Yeah. No, the guy just fell off a building and broke his neck, so it looks real. But, they don't need an award. God. I know it's a weird stuff that you find out that doesn't exist. I never watched the Oscars, so I don't even know what categories there are. I just assumed there was some kind of stunt work or stunt choreography kind of category, but I guess nope. And it's going to be some like weird John Wick thing too. It's be like, oh, well, it's this one scene that was like done in one shot. Super cool, bro. What else we got? Amazon live action Tomb Raider series might be dead. Yeah, this is not going well. Everything I've heard about this so far, the Tomb Raider live action thing that Amazon was supposed to get going, it ain't going anywhere but in the garbage. All right? Because nobody seems to be caring about this thing. There's been dozens of rewrites. They put in, I think, tens of millions of dollars, and they don't even have a script. They don't even have a script. How is this even possible? How do you not have a script? I think this could work. This could work. I mean, a Tomb Raider series, like, think about Indiana Jones, Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Hey. Thank you for subscribing. 2 moods. Thank you. I appreciate Nova Anarchy. Thank you. No, think of a Young Indiana Jones Chronicles type thing where, everything, you can have things, the story, go over a couple episodes or whatever, if you had good writers, Oh, they're hunting for this lost relic. It might take 3 episodes. They're doing this one where they found at a flea market. Super interesting. 1 episode. And you can make it like just a weird series of just, Lara Croft just looking for crap. Live action from 2018 was mediocre. Yeah, I didn't even bother watching it. I'm not really invested in Tomb Raider. Even the Angelina Jolie ones were kind of mid, Pew, 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 pew. Oh no, run from a plane that's exploding. Isn't it better to run towards it? Like if it's coming, if it's, all right, if this is a trajectory, wouldn't it be better to turn around, run towards it, and then jump so you can you're not outrunning a plane. I'm just saying, physics. Lara looks for her keys in today's episode. Yeah, why not? That could be interesting. Yeah. It could be that fun episode that they do. All right, what else do I have here? Oh, giant rodents cuddle with visitors at the Capybara Cafe in Florida. If you're in Florida, you can go hang out with capybaras. Giant rats, which is what you always want to see when it comes to going to a cafe. Welcome to our cafe. Would you like to pet the giant rats? No. All right, let's get some coffee.
Hello, Pum'Kin Guy, John, and chat. Happy Sunday. Sorry I'm late. How are you today?
Doing all right. How are you doing? We had to start early because we got to deal with people in the real world at 12:30 on the dot. Well, maybe a little bit later than the dot. You get to see that for free in New York City. Yeah, but not this size. New York City rats are big, but not this. They'll drag off your pizza, but they won't, I don't know, sit on your head and weigh down your neck. Yeah, I don't know if these things are cute. How docile are these little... Oh, there's more photos? There are more photos. They're big, dude. Look at the size of that. They're like big cats, dude. What is their temperament? Like, they're rodents. I mean, they're literally rats. Look at this guy. He's living his best life. Look, they're all just like, yeah, I'm just going to be pet all day. They're incredibly docile. Why is there a skunk there, too? Oh, my God. I don't want to eat at this place now. I'm like, there's a skunk. There's rats. God. Where's the health department when you need it? Yeah. See, this is like bizarre. Oh, they got a little armadillo, too. Bro, they got an armadillo. I'll go see an armadillo. Dude. So they're super chill. Super docile are generally just big cats or dogs. Huh. What is this? They got a little kangaroo, too? What is happening here? That's a lot of stuff. What is that? No, I'll go back to the other one. No, where's the other one? What is this, a baby capybara? What is this? Oh, it doesn't look the same. All right, well, that's kind of cool. So if you're in Florida and you want to play with one of these things, there you go. But I find it weird that a whole cafe can have skunks and rodents and stuff like that, but bodega cats make New Yorkers' hearts purr even if they violate state regulations. Would you stop picking on the bodega cats? Bro, New York, this is the only thing you have left of good New York, all right? Everything's becoming trendy garbage of uninteresting crap, okay? Every time I walk down the street in New York City, I see garbage stores I don't even want to go into, all right? You know, the only thing you got there are a couple of theater shows, which are basically spin-offs of movies. What the hell? Or vice versa. Get out of here. Leave the bodega cats alone. All right? Bro. No, man, because, dude, every couple of years, somebody, you know, throws a hissy fit about bodega cats, you know? Somebody walks in there, they have allergies, and they're like, oh, my God, I had allergies to the cats. Cats. Health department. Cats. You know? Yeah, so officially, the state law bars most animals from stores that sell food. You want to go one tab over? God. With bodega owners potentially facing fines if their tabby is caught curled up near the tins of tuna and toilet paper. Why? Why does it matter? Cats, of all creatures, are probably the most cleanly. They're the cleanest. You don't got to do nothing with these things. They're self-sufficient. They bathe themselves. They are super chill. They take care of pests. You know, it's not like a dog that would just be eating and licking everything and then peeing on everything, too. You know? That New York squirrel died last year. No, it didn't die. It was basically taken by animal control and beheaded. Like, isn't that crazy? What was his name? Like Nuts or Peanut or something like that? Yeah, it was like a social media squirrel. Yeah, and apparently somebody ratted them out and was just like, oh, they got so many animals here. And they literally took it. And they moited it. Isn't that insane? You hear capybaras taste good. From who? Who's eating those things? Those cats keeps rats away so they can make their choice. Yeah. Gonna make one of my favorite streamers extremely just because they're obsessed with capybaras. There you go. No, man, let them know because then you know what they might actually take a trip and go play with these giant rats. Go play with the giant rats. Yes. Allergies. Yeah, allergies. What are the? Look at that. Ah. There should be a meme picture right here. Look at that. Ah. New York State Department of Agriculture Department said the state's goal is to ensure compliance with food safety laws and regulations, though it noted that inspectors aim to offer educational resources and corrective action timelines and options. Wow, can anything come off any more totalitarian than this? We have educational resources and correctional action timelines available. Excuse, what? Are you going to shoot me? What? Oh my God. Dude, look at that. Who could be upset about these? Look at that. They just hang out. Okay. Talk about lawyer speak. Yeah, that is so lawyer. I don't know. I just figure New York doesn't look. New York. I'm gonna say this as a seasoned New Yorker. New Yorker doesn't have a lot going for it right now. Okay, all the cool places are pretty much closed up. The food is all right, assuming you can afford some of it. Pizza's still good. Theater is so-so. It's only as good as whatever's going to be put in there. And the prices of everything is just astronomical. And not for nothing, the sites, I'll take a trip to Japan instead, okay? Even when I lived in New York, I didn't bother with the Empire State Building or the Statue of Liberty. Though I will say I went to every single one of the museums. I was kind of mandated by school. But bodega cats are a national treasure. I'm just saying, at least leave the cats. All right, what else we got here? Hey, PlayStation getting Indiana Jones. PlayStation, you getting Indiana Jones in next week, next Friday. That's soon. Tokyo's probably cleaner too. Dude, anything is cleaner. Is that white sock test true? Nah, man, hold on. No, there was a video of somebody just literally walking through Japan wearing only white socks, and then they looked at their feet after a couple blocks and if the socks were still white. I can't even do that in my room. Is France still trying to take the statue back? I don't know. They can have it. Actually, you know what? I feel like the people in charge would melt it down and turn it into pennies before they gave it back. What? Oh, do you think I'm joking? Just to be spiteful. Sorry, we can't give you back the Statue of Liberty. We melted all the copper down and made pennies. What do you mean you made pennies out of it? No, if you want to get them, you got to go to a local bank and try to, collect some of it. Yeah. Make a special edition where you put the Statue of Liberty face on the penny. Be like, oh my God. Sounds like BS. No way anything is white sock clean. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, there's no way anybody's walking down any road, even Japan, where you're not going to get schmutz on your feet. It's impossible. Not going to happen. I don't know. But Indiana Jones. So you're getting that soon. And we got days. I can't believe it's not even 11 o'clock and I'm up to the days already. Let's see. So what do we got here? What do we got for days? What do we got for days? Unfairly Prosecuted Persons Day. National Scrabble Day. Oh, God. Think of the dyslexics. National Thomas Jefferson Day. Oh, God. Think of the people who don't have Thomas Jeffersons in their wallets. National Peach Cobbler Day. Think of the people that don't have peach cobbler or are allergic to peaches. National Make Lunch Count Day. Think of all the people that can't afford lunch. Palm Sunday. Oh, that's where you slap somebody with your open hand. Passover. We'll skip that. Thomas Jefferson's birthday. No, you see what I did? I passed over it. Okay. What's this? Theravada. New Year. Oh, that's the New Year. It's a New Year. Happy New Year. Songkran. That's a thing too. All right, International FND Awareness Day. Yo, can we get something with food? Peach cobbler. I'll go peach cobbler. I'll take a day and celebrate it. I'm going peach cobbler. I can't celebrate National Scrabble Day. And I'm trying to make up words that don't exist. Plus my dyslexia makes the game just, it's like hard mode all the time. You give me 3 letters and I'm like, Statue of Liberty could make approximately 30 million pennies. Nice. There you go. See? There's use for it after all. Bum, 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 bum. Even if we say they can have it back, we're not going to pay for the transportation. Yeah, I'm sure France isn't either. Yeah, you want it? Go ahead, take it. And if you don't take it, you know what? You're going to have to pay a daily fine for leaving it in our harbor. What, you don't think that would happen either? I guarantee you the powers that be would be like, all right, fine. You want this back? Okay, you got to ship it back. And, for every day you don't, get it out of our harbor, we're going to charge you a storage fee of like $15 million. Did I see your question? Did I answer it? Then I didn't. Where's your question? Repost. Quick, within the next 35 seconds, we got an ad happening. Pay the export fees and shipping. We've got a few letters for Scrabble Day anyway. What? Letter Scrabble. Scribble Day. I can't see. Where is it? Where is it? What's the question? Where are you? All right, we got ads happening. So you can toss it in chat. I'll make a mental note, and then I will answer it when we get back, because I don't want to answer, because then you can be like, there was an ad running. I didn't hear you. So ads are starting in 3, 2, 1. So let's just get those out of the way, because, Amazon/Twitch definitely needs their money, because, they're hurting right now. The stocks are down everywhere, Think of the billionaires. All right, let's get the ads out of the way. All right, be right back. Go. Not like this. Not like this. Ed Harley. Yeah. I like Pumpkinhead. That's pretty good. They're rebooting that. VHS and chill, which that terminology didn't exist in the 90s. Therefore, you have negated the experience. Okay? VH rental and chill didn't exist. In case you're a kid out there and you were wondering, no. Blockbuster and chill was not a thing. Because much like a date, if it's late, there's going to be fees. You're welcome. There are a lot of cults in Taiwan. Why? What is happening over there that gets people to just make cults? And they're not like, simple cults. Like, follow this guy because they got a beard and, they say they're magic. We're talking like UFO, alien underground kind of, hollow earth cults. It's I don't know what goes on over there. I don't know.
What meals do they serve on a bus?
They don't serve meals.
Peanuts?
No.
Drinks?
Nope.
Bathroom?
Use a corner like everyone else.
Humans are wrong. That's me in the corner. That's me taking a whiz over there. Just look away. Gonna be here a while. Hey, did you lose weight?
You noticed, thank you.
It did feel a little less fat around here.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
What? Hey, did someone steal the majority of your body mass and give it to aliens for experiments?
No, I went on a diet and I lost weight.
You mean you didn't eat yummies and moved? Right? It's like she didn't learn anything from living with squirrels.
I can't hibernate in the winter and live off my fat.
Did you try?
Yes, and that's how I lost my job.
Oh. Is this why the refrigerator is broken? Oh, God, the cream cheese! Get a job so you can fix the fridge. Cream cheese inside, it's where it's hid. Keep the lights on, get a job, or squirrels will kill you. That's it, literally. If the cream cheese melts, you die.
That was kind of a thing in the 80s, though. Like, wasn't it? Like, you guys had micro machines. You had, apparently, Puppy in My Pocket. A lot of toys that were small. Like, choking hazard size. Like, I feel like the 80s, everyone had... Boom. All right. Where's the question? Alice! Alice, where's your question? They all like, where's my question? Where's my... All right, let's see. And I have to go back. Let's see. Which is crazier, Minecraft movie chicken jockey incident or McDonald's Grimace shake meme? I think they're both equally atrocious. You choose between to fight a creeper or chicken jockey. Creeper, because they're slower. Those are the last two questions that were there. That's all I got. What the heck? Where's my notification? Dreamer, we came on early. It's not your fault. All right. We started at literally 10 o'clock because we got things to do at 12:30 sharp. I don't want to. I gotta people IRL. It sucks. What? I had last minute notification. They're like, dude, we're gonna just drop by, and I'm like, oh god. Let's see. iPod Nano. Okay, here's the thing about these things. I never had the earliest, the first one. Never had that one. I got one of those. I never had. I don't have that one, and I don't have that one. There's something about it. I stopped caring about these things once they all went touch button. Like, I like the tactile feel of regular buttons. Don't ask me why. I'm all about the scroll wheel here. Let's see if I can find one of these. No, because the old school one, the very first one's pretty good. I didn't like that weird, this one's got a weird feel for me. You know, it's got like that slightly metal case. The one I got is a bit banged up, but anyway, I get that. I don't know. This one was kind of cool because it's super small. Why? Why not? Don't you like collecting old crap? Speaking of which, what the hell is this? This was one of those memory unlocked things where I was like, oh my god, we knew a teacher in like grade school that had these all over the place, like on their dashboard. And we're like, what the hell? Like, it's kind of weird. It's literally what? Little felt feet, a little poof ball, and googly eyes. Is that what they were called? Weeples? What are they? No, it's like I'm not even joking. Like it's one teacher had a bunch of these. They were everywhere. They were all over their desk. It was just bizarre. Oh, it was a fundraiser thing? Oh, so what? You'd like contribute money and they give you one of these? Oh, well then good on them because they probably were contributing a ton of money then. Huh. Dude, they had so many of them. It was like Star Trek tribbles. It was they were everywhere and they kept multiplying. It was bizarre. All right. Hey, check your bingo card because I did eat technically not on stream, but during stream, so I called it anyway. So there you go. But I do have to have coffee. I got to watch now. I had one of those Belvita cracker things. That's stupid. Yo, these people showing up better be bringing food. I'm just saying. Don't do it. Yeah, the coffee cards have been calm today. That's nice. Wait, I was thinking Weeble Wobbles. Those were figures that were egg-shaped. Oh, yeah, they had that little Weeble haunted house back in the day. No, I saw a commercial on it from Mr. Lobo. He was like playing all these old commercial things at one point where they're like mixed in. And they would kind of like teeter back and forth like little eggs. Icarus grabbed an extra card. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to that haunted house. I think the ghost glowed in the dark, which is always kind of cool. All right, what the hell is this? Pizza-Matic from 1988. So what is this? Was this like a panini maker, or did it actually make pizza? Oh, God, it was a grill? So a George Foreman grill, but none of the fat leaves anything. Oh, my God. What do you mean they redeemed a battle card? How come my thing don't... Where's my alert? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, man, my alert. All right, Dreamer redeemed a battle card. My alert's broken. What is the point of having that? I literally have it on every scene. Should be like card battle, son of a. All right, let's do it. All right, Dreamer, you have to roll better than whatever's gonna pop up. 13. Oh God, bro, a 5. All right, well that doesn't work. You got a bean beat down. Oh God. What? If they win, they get to pick any number. But all right, well it happened. You tried your best, but Bean came back at you with a scalding hot cup of coffee, and there's nothing you can do about that. Maybe next time. Thank you. I kind of want that alert to work, though. I'm getting a little aggravated with that. No, I literally, to get that alert to work, it's got to be a plug-in to some other crap. It's so annoying. What? Hydrate. I think I already hydrated. I was drinking. You know what? Let me see if this works. Hold on. We're here. We're doing it. Let's see. Card battle. I'm testing it now. Let's freaking go. There you go. Okay, I definitely got to change the... Where the hell is it on here? There it is. I see you. Yeah, no, I'm using the right one. Oh, did it stretch it out? You son of a... All right. I gotta correct that later. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare. All right, whatever. No, dude, I'm not happy about that. Looking for it. No, I already did hydrate, did that, I did all those, I did that. All right, cards, what do we got? God, I got nothing. I didn't show a physical item. We didn't get the stupid foods. I didn't doodle on stream. Have we dropped frames? I haven't dropped any frames. Damn it. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Nope. No. Oh, did we play a new song during the intro? No, we played that one before. Something falls off stream. Not yet. Haven't done that. I'm going through the list here. Yeah. No, can't do anything about it. Can't just start clicking things willy-nilly. I had a freak out? When did I have a freak out? I really want to fix this thing now. Give me a second. This is going to be... I'm literally going to just... I probably shouldn't be booting this up right now. All right, if I stop dropping frames, at least someone will get bingo. No, I gotta export something. All right, give me 1 second. Export. Here's where the frames are gonna drop. Wish me luck. Okay, we did that. Beautiful. I'm literally exporting and encoding video right now as we're talking. It's like if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna get it done. Let's see. All right, we do that. No, that should be right. It's just square, bro. What's your problem? Oh, I'll see what it did there. No, you're not supposed to do that. It's all terrible. All right. Might drop a frame or two. Okay, we got that. Oh, dude, no, I'm not. No, dude, I'm literally doing this now. I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna be happy with my life. All right. This is what I do. It's one of those things. Just chalk it up to OCD something or other. I remember Card Battle 2, chat. Oop. Do that. Good. Good. Get rid of that. Beautiful. Do that. None. That's good. That's good. That's good. Not changing my aspect ratio on me. All right. Boop. We almost got it. Almost there. I don't need these right. I said go away. I said go away. Okay. Closing it. Closing it. Boop. And good. We got that. We got that. All right, we're testing it. We're testing it. Got to do it. I will not be able to sleep.
Let's freaking go.
There you go. Correct aspect ratio. You're welcome. Nice. There you go. Exporting a video while streaming. Yeah, it is a little risky, but you know, you got to take your chances. I didn't drop any frames though, so that's pretty good. No, dude, when you're streaming live, the last thing you want to do is, because OBS is not only streaming video, it's also encoding an offline video. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me just fix this right now. Let's just open up Handbrake and get this going. Not only that, I had to export the original file, but thankfully it's a short file, so it would be only a blip. That's the only reason I tried it. If it was like a 2-hour video, I wouldn't have attempted it. There you go. Silverado Hawk, what's up? How's it going? Welcome. Chad's still here, and we're gone. What do you mean you're... Okay. I had a freak out? When did I freak out? Did I? Obtain dark roast peanut butter. Oh, you got dark roast? Oh my God. Dude. Nice. You know what I would do? Because I use a lot of that powdered peanut butter. I want to find better flavors for powdered peanut butter. Because that is what I do miss about regular peanut butter, is they had all those different flavors. Powdered peanut butter is just like straight up peanut butter. It's like, here you go, peanut butter, you know? So it's like I got to put in flavors. I know they have like a chocolate one, but I'm like, you know? I'm trying to cut out the fat, bro, you know? We made some really good cold sesame noodles like last night with that stuff. So you get your what is it? Powdered peanut butter. You get some soy sauce. You get some Japanese barbecue sauce. A little bit of ginger, rice vinegar, toasted sesame seeds, chives, and/or scallions. Dude, you just mix it all up. Now, don't mix up the sesame seeds and the chives. You don't do that. Is there another ingredient? Oh, sesame oil. There you go. I like cold sesame noodles, like peanut noodles. Oh, it's really good. The 3 brands of dark roast up here. 3 brands. Ah, God, the choices. Let's see. There was an accident with some steamed milk. Yeah, you can see the bone. There's bone. I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but sort of, politics. Well, we'll see, but not really. Let's see. If your friend gets mad about your politics, but keeps on bringing them up, do you just tell them to stop asking? Usually I would be like, all right, look, here's the thing. We have a difference of opinion on this, but generally we get along. So in order to keep getting along, let's just not talk about politics. Yeah? It's like, whatever, you do you, I'll do me, and we'll just fight it out in the polling booth or the voting booth, and we'll leave it at that. You know, that's the best way to handle it. It's the most mature thing to do. I don't know how mature they are. Are they going to be like, but I want to talk about it, you know? You keep bringing it up, homie. Yeah, they keep bringing it up because they think you're wrong and they're trying to change your mind. That's what it's saying. What? It's the price of regular peanut butter, $4.68 USD roughly. Oh, there you go. Nice. We got the weird cheap crap. We got a jar of peanut butter for $1.77. I was like, $1.77?
Apple.
Apples are tree babies.
I didn't know.
Thank you. Apples are expensive too. Change the question to which ska band is better. There you go. Well, people fight over music the way they fought over politics. Ugh, don't get me started. Who are you trying to convince, me or you? Right? It gets weird. It doesn't matter the topic. If you get into a discussion, there are certain types of people that you can't really have a discussion with. It's just like they're talking at you to try to change your mind. See things my way. Yeah, but why don't you see things my way? I don't want to hear it. What was it made for? What? Thanks for the follow. What was it made for? $1.77. Well, it was a Skippy. The brand Skippy peanut butter. It's Skippy. It was on sale. Oh, what the hell else was on sale that was crazy? We were like, what, seriously? We bought a bunch of it. Oh, God, what the hell was it? It's going to bother me because I forgot about it because I bought some. Yeah, Skippy's pretty good. Try not to use a lot of that peanut butter, though. I try to get the stuff with no sugar in it. No, because apparently they add a lot of sugar in peanut butter. I'm like, why? It's like if I get a bunch of peanuts and I blend peanuts to make peanut butter, I don't add sugar to it. Why are you adding sugar to it? It's ridiculous. It's like asking who's better, Ghost or Violent Femmes. One is 80s, the other is 80s-esque. We got Kraft and Jif, not GIF. Not GIF, it's Jif. I actually have never had Kraft. I've had Jif, though. We also got Peter Pan, and there's one, I think it's called, oh my God, I think it's got a bear on it or something. It's like an all-natural one that's pretty good, but it's expensive. I forget. Teddy, thank you. Thank you. That's literally called Teddy. Why didn't I'm like, it's got a bear on it. Oh, what's it called? Teddy bear. There you go. We get that every once in a while when it's on sale, which is never. Graf used to have these fancy glass bear jars. Did they? Huh. What was the other one that's, oh, God. There was another peanut butter. Again, you know what? I'm never going to forgive Jif for getting rid of their whipped peanut butter. They had whipped peanut butter that was like, it was so airy and fluffy. I was like, oh, my God. It was so, and then they just stopped making it. And I'm like, you son of a, I was so angry. Was it Skippy? Whoever did that. I don't know. They were really good, though. Crunchy should be banned and sensitive. What? Some people like crunchy. I do not like crunchy. I find crunchy like... I want my peanut butter to be smooth. I heavily dislike it. I have to take 2 items back to the UPS store this week. Then do it. Go now. Just throw it through their window. Say you garbage. Throw it back. I love crunchy. I don't like crunchy. It's like it's a consistency issue, you know? And usually I don't have them. Plus, it's a pain in the butt to spread on bread. You know? No, because it's like trying to spread glass over a piece of paper. It's just like all these shards break through to the other side of the bread, and I'm like, oh God. You know, I'm thinking these little peanut nodules stuck in my fingers. My portable washer was leaking. No, thank you. Oh, no, it's a follow from YouTube. Hey, thank you. Portable washer was leaking. Stop putting water in it. I don't like the crunchy peanut butter either. Oh, there you go. I have McDonald's coffee on the way. It's actually a pretty decent price. It's like $3.25 for a large. Anyway, how's your day going? Yeah, dude, it's usually pretty good. No, what do you call it? McDonald's coffee. It's reasonably priced for the quality. Well, I very rarely go there. Oh yeah, put up the second part of that milkshake fiasco. The milkshake machine, the Steve thing. I gotta remember to do that before we deal with people. Ah, God. You don't toast your peanut butter and jellies. No, I don't toast my peanut butter and jellies. I feel like that's an abomination. No, that's like toasting a bagel. I only toast bagel if I have frozen bagels. And if I have frozen bagels, I don't really want a bagel. Because I only eat fresh bagels picked off the tree, okay? Dude, there is no way I toast a bagel and I do not have toasted peanut butter and jelly. It makes the peanut butter all weird and droopy, you know? It's like no, because peanut butter is supposed to have this nice kind of smooth quality to it. I don't want melted butter-esque kind of stuff on there. That's not even butter. If I want butter, I'll put butter on it. Ah! All right, that's a freak out. Grilled peanut butter J is my favorite. Grill? I don't have time to fire up a grill. No, man, you have neighbors. Oh, you grilling? Oh, what do you got there? Peanut butter and jelly? They'll just turn around in silence and walk away. Now, they'll be telling their other neighbors, be like, hey, the guy grills peanut butter and jelly. No, not meat at all. Peanut butter and jelly. Then they'll get the Hank Hill coming over and be like, I heard you're grilling peanut butter and jelly. That's an affront to propane. Oh, I wonder if I can find that picture. Let me see if I can find it. This is hilarious. I can do this while I'm having coffee. Which I need more of. I'll have to do a little bit of moving around, but I think it'll be worth it if I can find the image. I will... No, it's an AI image of... I actually posted it in Discord because it's pretty funny. Oh, God. I need more than one monitor, honestly. Let's see. Oh, come on.
I heard you grill PB and J. We deep fry around these parts.
Damn it, Bobby. Oh, God. Hold on. Come on, just put it in there and make it a thing. There you go. Boop. Look at this. AI did a real live what they would look like if they were real people. Bro, I have seen people like this in real life. I am not even joking about that. I find this absolutely amazing and hilarious and also unnerving at the same time. My dude. Dude, you've seen that kid before. You know he exists. See, so stop hating on AI because it does fun crap like this. Dude, pocket sand back there. Look at that. Pocket sand. Dude. Oh, God. Totally worth it. Go.
40 moons, that's long than my 2 marriages combined. Lol.
Hey, there you go. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, 40 moons. I knew a kid like that. See? That's crazy. Dude, when you see stuff like that, it's like, yeah, you know, AI is pretty fun. That's fun. That Hank Hill kind of reminds me of John Goodman. Yeah. Do-do-do-do. Ha! There you go. Rusty Shackelford is looking kind of like Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah. That is a cool picture. I like that. That's Pugsley from Addams Family. It says hallucination accessories. There you go. They were drawn with normal people proportion. No. There goes Pumpkin Guy again. Grilling. Oh, that's that. Oh, that's right. I forgot to do the freak out. Oh, I didn't even have coffee, dude. I cannot be doing early streams, man. I cannot be doing that. Where is it? Boop. All right, let's just do that. Number 12, we'll call it. PG freak out because of peanut butter and jelly. God. Well, that's one step closer to bingo, so that's nice. One step closer to bingo. Yeah, one step, but I got to do 12 steps. Do. Blue Moon High. What's up? Peanut butter on toast, Italian bread usually. Oh, dude, Italian bread PB&Js, those are awesome. No, because your grandfather, all he would buy would be Italian bread, so it's very nostalgic for us. So it's just like, you know, oh, dude, after school, PB&J on Italian bread. It was like, oh, it's so good. Now I can't find a good Italian, over-the-counter Italian bread. You know, there's a Calise, which is supposedly pretty good, but mids. You know, it's like there was a particular brand that was amazing, but I don't think they make it anymore. Kind of sucks. Doo-doo-doo. Remind me of Simpsons, one of the Angry Dad episodes. How'd you like to be played by John Goodman? Strangling. So obviously it could be Gary Oldman. There you go. Good. Oh, no, we forgot. We were talking about this thing. This thing. We completely forgot about it. Dude, the Pizza-Matic from 1988. I didn't even know what I like from this angle. It looks like a DeWalt toolbox. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, so you had like a little grill in here. Get out of there. But I don't know how this is a Pizza-Matic. Like, it just looks like a little tiny oven. Yeah, it's a griddle oven. I wouldn't call it a Pizza-Matic. Unless you're making square pizzas like a Sicilian or something like that. That's not really a good Sicilian. I hate this. I hate everything about this right now. Get out of here. New York City's 1990. This is the kind of New York that I remember. You know, MTV was still playing music. Samsung had a thing, and Coca-Cola wasn't terrible. And all the taxi cabs would just run you over. What? If they already had a fare, basically you're in the crosshairs. I miss these cars. What cars were these? What is this? Caprice? Oh, this one. They used to be cop cars too. That was like the last car that I remember actually having some style yet power to it. And I'm not a car guy. You know? Crown Victoria, is it? I don't know. I don't know the names of the cars. Because this was like the 90s cab. This was like the holdover from like the 80s and 70s over here. But yeah, there used to be cop cars too. They had a smooth. We knew somebody who had that. Yeah, it was a Crown Victoria. Yeah. They had a smooth ride too. Like you could fall asleep in that thing. Yeah, that would be. Well, those cars are probably expensive now, right? Though they made a lot of them. Between cabs and cop cars, you figure you could probably get one, right? Hey, if I was going to get a car, it would be this. Other than that, just scooters all the way. Boop, 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 boop. Also, record stores were open, too, so that was nice. And music was worth going to. Dude, back in the day, here's the thing. A lot of kids don't understand these days. A lot of people grew up in a time when you would get literally bubble gum in a jug. They came in gallon size. I don't know if that was really a gallon, but it did come in an actual jug. What is this? How many ounces did you get here? 1.94 ounces. Oh, that's not 55 grams, bro. Oh, it was artificially flavored. Blech. Bubble jug, dude. It kind of looks like paint thinner or something, like the same container that they do for like a little bit of oil for your car. I don't know, dude. Cool stuff. Bring back the bubble jug. People might like it. What else we got here? The question we all had. Hello, Nurse, or Minerva Mink. These were kids' cartoons. This guy was like, he had an identity crisis here. It's like, which one do I go to? I guarantee you furries gravitated towards this one. Everybody else, this one. What? No, here's the thing, because, you know, cartoons used to be a little bit more edgy and whatever, but now all that's just moved to games. If nobody's looked at the new addition to Marvel Rivals, yeah. It's like Emma Frost. She's got more jiggle than most characters in, God, Dead or Alive video games. They tackled the important questions. Yeah. The important questions, which I think it was always Hello Nurse. They had a better, like, catchphrase. Yeah, but what happens if you like both? Then I would say you have varying tastes. All right, what else we got? Vampire Hunter D apparently was in the theaters 9, 10, and 13 of April, which is today. I don't know where the hell, but this was in theaters. Theaters. There's thigh jiggle physics and rivals now. Some characters, at least. Yeah, like the Emma Frost character that have, like, literally she stands and the whole thigh just kind of jiggles. And I'm just like, really, Marvel? Thought we were better than this. I guess they were like, well, Overwatch isn't using it, so. I remember reading it. Yeah, well, dude, it was in the theaters. I don't know where it is still going today, so I guess if you got nothing else to do and it's early enough. What the hell? I would consider, if my hearing wasn't jacked up, I would probably want to go see this in a theater. Because that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, what else we got here? Minecraft movie amazingly passes $400 million in ticket sales. I am having this dilemma with this. Because everything I've seen from this movie, I absolutely hate. Every clip I've ever seen, I'm like, my God, my brain is rotting away as I watch this. Okay, but $400 million. It's like when this comes out on a streaming service, I'm going to have to watch it and really say why. $400 million. What? Look, the film based around a legendary video game has gotten way more attention than anyone could have predicted thanks to the internet, and it's past 400 million. $400 million. $5 million. That's a lot of dollars. People hate watch it. Why is that a thing? I never went out of my way to hate watch something. I watch something because I'm curious, and then I just, like, I don't go on the internet. I'm just like, oh, well, everybody else hates it, so I'm going to hate it too. Everything I've seen seems like something I don't I generally dislike, but that wouldn't be the reason to go see it. Why I want to see it is, why are people seeing it? Are they seeing something that I don't see? Never cared to play Minecraft? I think Minecraft is an awesome game for creative people. You can do so much stuff, and I've seen amazing things done with that game. I don't know how that translates into a movie. Yeah, people are hate watching it, and the kids of Gen Z are the ones seeing it. Yeah, I get that, but does Gen Z not have taste, or are they fine with this? Or is the humor just so bombastic that they're like, yeah, this is funny? Yeah, I played Minecraft a little bit too when it like actually came out, and I realized how complex it was, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to get sucked into this for the rest of my life. Would have been great if I was a Minecraft streamer, because I would have been at the ground level, but yeah. What else is there to watch? Snow White? Yeah, I mean, true. True. When you're up against Snow White and the 7 CGI dwarves, because actual dwarves in real life got offended that they were going to use dwarves to play dwarves, so they had to CGI them. It's just thanks Dinklage. You really just put some people out of work with that. Good. Allegedly. Complex, if you want to see Complex, check out tech mods people have made. Yeah, dude, it gets crazy. But this is just like, here's what a Minecraft movie director thinks about the chicken jockey craziness. Yeah, this has become a meme, and I did not generally find, I saw the clip like 100 times already, and I'm just like, yeah. And I just moved on with my life. I can't. Because what happens with memes is like, people are just like, oh my God, dude, look at this. Dude, look at this. Oh my God. And then they run it into the ground, and then everyone gets sick of it. You know, but I guess at $400 million, you don't really care. Yeah. What's it? Computer craft mod is cool, but you got to program the bots and, oh God, I'm not doing that. I ain't programming nothing. I'm going to let AI do that. The big sale was zero politics were involved in Minecraft movie production. press tour or otherwise. Yeah, I've noticed politics can really sink your movie, you know? Snow White. And generally, like, the two actors involved with Snow White, I didn't give a crap about their political views on anything. I'm here to watch a movie. But of course, I didn't see Snow White because I just don't care about Snow White because they already made a good Snow White. I don't need to see another one. And I saw some of the side-by-side footage that they did, and I'm like, well, the animation still is better. I always find it weird when animation from like the 40s, or what, isn't that come out in like 1939? Whatever it was, actually looks better than human movement. God, they just seem so plastic in that scene. All right, whatever. Apparently, Minecraft's still killing it. So, what else we got here? Well, video games cost $80 now, I guess. Dude, this is like the best title ever. Well, video games cost $80. It's like such a defeatist sort of article. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be $80. Whatever. Why am I reading this article? I can't. What? I need redeem backup card. What? There's a cooldown. Dude, you don't want to hear that song every other minute. Yeah, so basically this is a rehash of everything that we've already talked about. Yo, the Xbox One X launched at $500. The Switch 2 is going to be, what, $50 less than that? Holy crap. I turned on Twitch early and you didn't pop up until right now. Yeah, we got on early, so. Oh, God, it's 11:39 already? God. Yeah, we got people showing up for no apparent reason. Other than that, they're going to be around at around 12:30. So we'll see. You can upgrade $10. See, look. Tears, look. Tears of the Kingdom. You can upgrade for $10 if you already have the previous game. Why is that? Why am I paying $10 for those quote-unquote enhancements that they have for the Switch 2? I'm not paying $10 again for, more for a game I already have. Just let me put it in there and just play it. This is ridiculous. And I noticed, like, well, you don't have to pay for the upgrade or anything like that. You just put it in there and play your old game on the new system. Well, why? Can't you be cool, Japan, and just give us the upgrade? Well, no, we worked really hard on that. Did you, though? So you're telling me when you did Tears of the Kingdom, you didn't have any high-res assets just stocked away in a little thing? Oh, you redeemed too much. Maybe there's a cooldown on that? Xbox was next gen. Nintendo never is next gen. They're selling you 60 frames a second. Yeah, supposedly the thing can do 4K when docked at 120 frames a second. And I'm like, yeah, no. I really don't think that's happening. But yeah, games are going to cost $80 now, I guess. According to recent articles. What else we got? Hellboy. Hey, Humble Bundle's doing another Hellboy bundle, which is always good. It is the Hellboy Expanded Universe 2025. 5. So that's always good. You never got to redeem it at all. I can't help you there. I'm not in charge of channel points at all. I don't even know what they do. I know I have some. Boom. Hellboy. Frankenstein. They got Frankenstein. The Paranormal Society. Look at that. They got all that. They got Rasputin. They got Panya. They got Black Flame. They got all this stuff. Sledgehammer. Really? I just remember that weird cop show, Sledgehammer, from like the 90s. Danny Elfman did a theme. It was like kind of bombastic, like a Police Squad, but derpier. It was a good song. It had a good theme song, dude. I loved it. Card Battle Alert is still broken. Is it though, or is it on cooldown? Icarus Redeemed Card Battle. All right, it is there. Oh, you know what? Here we go. No, we're going to fix it. We're fixing it live. We're fixing it live. Let's go to this. Cha-cha-cha. There we go. And then where the hell is it? All right, we got that right there. Boop. Now we're going to go back here. And then we're going to do that. And should be here.
Let's freaking go.
All right. All right, there we go. All right, Icarus. Icarus. You ready? You ready? You ready? I'm just saying. Got a card battle. Oh. You got to roll better than a 2. There you go. A 12. Yes, a 2. What do you expect Toast to do? Toast has only got so much power behind him, you know? He's Toast. You pour water on him and he hurts. All right, you get the pick. Pick any number on the bingo card that may help you or another person. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The song's on YouTube if people want to listen to it repetitively for some reason. What do we got? Pick a number, any number. Number 23. Number 23, number 23, 23, 23, 23. Random singing. Call. I sometimes do that. There you go. It has been called. Hey. And Ginger won. Nice. And Icarus won. And 5 people won. So that's another bingo. Nice. And that gives me, not bingo, but at least I got another one on my card. Nice. See, Icarus helped out. Thank you. All right, this thing better work. Next time it comes up, man. And Dennis won. Everybody's a winner. Hooah. All right, so we got all this stuff happening here. We got your Hellboy Expanded Universe. Oh, now I got that weird red mark in my thing. I got to click off. There it is. Okay, now it's gone. So, boop. Hellboy. Go.
Hey Pumpkin Guy and beautiful Pauline, I've been having a bad day.
Why?
Pencil face emoji.
Get a better day. Go to the store and get a better day. You want good vibes?
I was helpful for a change.
Hey, there you go.
Dance.
You're always helpful. Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all need good vibes? Is that it? You need a 9? Need 9. All right, we'll do a new good. Hey, we got it. All right, I'll do good vibes, but keep in mind it's emotional feels. It's not like Steve where he's all bump, 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 bump. This is going to be wholesome. You ready? You ready for the good vibes? That's not the good vibes. Good vibes. There you go. I like it better than Steve's bump, 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 bump. You got good vibes, bump, 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 whatever he does. All right, we got wholesome here. All right. Good vibes, damn it. Do we have a metal version of that? Because that would be kind of cool. I don't know how you make that metal, but it can work. We can work with that. Boom. Hey. We're getting another Beetlejuice. We're getting another Beetlejuice. We're getting a Beetlejuice. It better be Beetlejuice 3 times. What do you mean no? No to metal or no more Beetlejuice? And the new Gremlins. Yeah, new Gremlins. I'm not really super stoked about the new Gremlins. Stop stepping on my childhood. That's what every childhood is. All right, here's the thing. People never had to worry about this back in the day, okay? Here's the thing about 80s stuff. If you grew up in the 80s, 90s, go.
I had to buy a new storage place which will eat into my money, and I crash into a van with my motorbike which may mess up my bike that I have to fix, plus I cut myself.
Oh my God. Dude, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my God. That's a lot. That's a lot going on. That's totally worth a good vibe song there. I don't know. Oof. I know, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. New Goonies movie in development too. Yeah, they're doing that too. Good vibes. Well, here's the thing. Okay, because if you grew up in, you know, basically since Star Wars, the first Star Wars movie, there was just all this really cool crap that they essentially churned out in the last 40 years, right? So, you know, they're just going to constantly go back and revisit and try to squeeze what they can out of it. But prior to that, they didn't really have to do a lot of, they didn't do a lot of that. You know, you had a couple of Hanna-Barbera cartoons that they kept running into the ground. You had your Scooby-Doo. But most of that older stuff just kind of, like, they just left it back there. Well, even Josie and the Pussycats had kind of a movie. Yeah. Goofy movie hits 30 years old. Yeah, Goofy movie. Dude, I guarantee you they're going to try to make another one. It'll be a live action now. God, what does Goofy look like in live action? Ugh. What would you do if they approach you for a Foamy movie? It depends on who approaches me. It's always the way it goes. Why did Elgato just blurp? It was just like blurp. That was weird. So, yeah, we got your Gremlins. You get another Beetlejuice. I don't know. I'm kind of looking for, I hope they still use the puppets or the little animatronic guys. I don't want CGI Gremlins. I really don't. Yeah. And I don't know. Beetlejuice I liked. Beetlejuice, hey! I thought it was fun. With the exception of the lackluster score that almost seemed non-existent. Danny. Yeah. You got another shot at this, all right? Danny Elfman, you got another shot at this. I want an over-the-top Beetlejuice score, okay? Don't just do slight variations on something we already know. If you're going to do that, bring it back. Make it bigger, grandiose, crazy. All right? Come on. They did try to turn George and the Jungle into some of the older stuff into something new, but yeah, epic fail. Wouldn't learn to leave something good alone. Yeah, well, it was a Brendan Fraser movie, George of the Jungle. I think he did that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Boop. 35 new horror comics that should be on your radar this year. 35 of them. Okay, we spooky people, so we like spooky crap. All right, so I got to go through this list quick. Danny phoning it in lately? Dude, I don't know if bro, here's the thing. All right. Beetlejuice, the original one. The first thing that caught my attention was the opening theme. I was like, oh my God, what is this? And then throughout that whole movie, there was all these weird little mystical, spooky elements throughout the whole entire film. But it was also a little lighthearted and kind of ominous, you know? Go.
My teeth are messed up so bad that it will take $31,100, which I don't have, and I'm in pain. I can't even chew food with.
How is that even? What were they, all gold teeth? Oh my God. 31,000? How? All right, that's dentures at that point. That's dentures at that point. I would denture that. Holy crap. Oh my God. Smoothies are good. Hey, dude, we've had some messed up teeth over the last couple of years. Smoothies. All right, we had root canals. We had to have a weird cap put in there. We had something else pulled out. That's crazy. No, we had teeth pulled out. Sucked. Yeah. Hard comics need to make comeback? Yes. But, no, dude, Beetlejuice 2, it was kind of like, the score was there, but it didn't, it didn't really encompass the whole film. It didn't like wrap it up and make it really, I don't know. It didn't work with what I was seeing, if that makes any sense. Usually Danny Elfman's like super solid, you know? I had my teeth all removed and replaced with dentures. Cost $17. Why is dental work so expensive? Oh, good. I'm assuming nobody has dental insurance because it's too expensive. I know I don't. It's too expensive. Crush depth. I don't know this, but it exists. Godzilla versus Marvel. Okay, Godzilla's fighting everybody apparently because they do that. Universal Monsters: The Mummy, March 26th. I don't know if we need a comic of the Mummy. Do we need a comic of the Mummy? It's like the slowest moving Universal Monsters. The guy just shambles around like, work is over. Go.
I have it through work. Preventative is 100% covered.
Nice.
Beyond that, not really much else.
Yeah, that's the weird. Like when I was looking at dental insurance, it's like, okay, basically, we'll pay for a cleaning every once in a while. And I'm like, well, that's great. It'll save me $100, I guess. Yeah, but if I'm paying like $500 over the year, it doesn't really work out when I get 2 cleanings a year. So it's just like, and it's like, do you cover, say, root canals? Well, no, not really. Well, what about caps or, crowns? Or no, we don't do that either. And if you get it and you need anything done, you got to wait 6 months. It's like, oh, yeah, I got insurance. Well, you got to wait 6 months if you're going to get anything done. Because a lot of people just sign up and just be like, yeah, I got to do this tomorrow. The kids, I don't know, plan ahead, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but apparently they're chewing on people. You'll do bad things. Well, stop telling me to do it. There's that voice in the head. Pastime. When baseball gets interesting. Fashion school serial killer. Oh, dude. That might be interesting. Fashion school serial killer. What was that? The creative team behind Plastic and its sequel, Plastic, Death and Dolls, writer Doug Wagner and artist Daniel Hilliard, reunite for another serial killer saga from Image Comics. The 5-issue miniseries follows an aspiring clothes maker with some killer designs. Literally. That's because they're made of human skin. Well, way to spoil it. Way to spoil it. Way to spoil it. Okay. Moonshine Bigfoot. God, this is gonna be a sci-fi movie. This is totally gonna be a sci-fi movie. Wow. Dude, Moonshine Bigfoot? Come on. By Asylum Pictures. Get on this. God. Either that or Trauma Films. Come on. I'll keep my eye on this comic. Predator vs. Spider-Man. Bro. Predator vs. Spider-Man. Dude.
Yeah, but I'm too young for dentures. I need extraction, fillings, and cappings.
Yeah, at that point, forget about being too young for dentures, because at some point you won't be too young for dentures and you'll just be having dentures. At that point. I mean, like, seriously, going through all, what? Like, it's going to be insane. My God. My grandma got dentures at 19. Yeah, well, your grandfather had dentures at a relatively early age because he was playing with human skulls in Italy and apparently contracted some kind of weird thing and his teeth started falling out. Yeah, it was like Black Plague level stuff. I don't know. So Predator vs. Spider-Man, April 23rd. Something to look out for. We all know who's going to win. Arcane Royale. Ooh, look at this guy. That must be so annoying to walk. Everyone's going to hear you coming. It's not like you could sneak up on somebody. Bro. Slasher's Apprentice. Oh, God. Just what we got. Here we go. A whole room full of serial killers. Oh, here's the intern. Here we go. Yeah, the one that really doesn't kill them and just kind of like maims them a little bit. Yeah, man. They got some work to do. Well, I'm just here to learn, guys. Yeah. What? Dark. Find your new fear. Find your new fear. Don't I have enough fears in life? What else we got here? EC Comics presents Blood Type number 0. Ooh, EC Comics. There you go. Nice. Free Comic Book Day, Godzilla, the new heroes. All right. Los Monstros, May 7th. So basically like Universal Monsters, but a guy with a hat. Why does that look like James Woods? Piece of candy. Why James Woods, Monster Hunter. Oh, God. Vanishing Point. Right about there. Okay. Godzilla. Here there be aliens. What the hell? Godzilla's just fighting everybody. Good. All right, so Godzilla versus aliens. Exquisite corpses. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about that one. Ghostbusters, Dead Man's Chest. Didn't we already do this in Pirates of the Caribbean? Apparently Ghost Ship. Predator, Black, White, and Blood. That's amazing. Oh, God, how many of these are there? What is this? Mommy Blog. That's an odd name. But there you go. Ads are starting soon, but I'm going to keep going. I only got limited time here. I got about a half hour left. The Pale Knight. The Pale Knight. It should be pale, like he's got a pail of, like, sand. That'd be kind of fun. Sleep. Sleep. Probably some weird crap about dreams. Let's see. When I lay my vengeance upon thee. January 1st? Dude, that's like 2026? We ain't ever seeing that. Those Not Afraid, January 8th. They got the cover art already. Holy crap. Or did these come out already? Behemoth. The Seasons. That just seems weird. Kill Train. Kill Train. Bizarre. Blood Train. A lot of trains. The Ghost Whiskers. The Ghost Whiskers, really, with the cat? You serious with that? This is what you went with, huh? The Ghost Whiskers. Hey, but look, see? We need comics and horror stories for all ages. The horror master John Carpenter and his wife Sandy King understand that. That's why their company, Storm King Comics, has an imprint called Storm Kids, the next release from that line. All right, you got John Carpenter involved. Maybe he's just throwing money at it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Endeavor. Let this one be a devil. I don't know why you'd root for that, but there you go. Zatanna. That's not horror. That's just the magic lady. Jump scare. Well, not in comic book form. Through Red Windows. I don't know what that is. I don't know, there's a couple of them out here that looks pretty good. And I kind of like the Predator Spider-Man one. Maybe some of the Godzilla ones. What's that fashion one? Yeah, there you go. I was a fashion school serial killer. That's kind of fun. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do with that. But at least they're making spooky crap. Adventure time. All right, let's get coffee. A terrible coffee that is. Your basil's growing nice. Nice. Basil? I got chives. I got chives growing. Wow, those cards are suspiciously not spicy. What? You got an ad, and apparently Foamy wants you to buy a Honda. Yeah, probably because they're easy to avoid. Oh! I mean, they only go so fast. Let's see. Grow your own better, way better for you. Yeah, we basically, chives is like, if you're ever going to try to grow anything, chives are the easiest. Like, you can literally just go to a supermarket, buy chives, and whatever you don't use, just put the roots in water, and you're going to have more chives forever. Same thing with scallions. It's crazy. You got a favorite brand of coffee or no preference? On sale. That's my favorite brand. That's it. Cheap. I'd recommend you check out Image Comics title called Exorcisters by Ian Boothby. Oh, Boothby. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. About goth sisters investigating supernatural beings. They like to beat up some demons. It's like John Constantine of Riverdale. It's pretty fun to read. Nice. What's up?
Tell them on Monday we're having a very food stream, and I'm going to try.
73 months. Hi. Less than 3.
Nice. Lost Pixie, thank you. 73 moons. Thank you, thank you. All right, if you didn't hear that, Dawn is doing a very food-centric stream tomorrow because we got a fun box of goodies, and we're going to try to translate some of these weird foreign foods that have been shipped to us by a very special individual. What? Exclamation Dawn. Yeah, no. Dude. 5 o'clock. And there's some stuff in there that I've been waiting to eat for like 4 days.
Hi, Dawn.
Dawn's gone. I will pass it on. You know, she's getting ready and trying to prepare stuff for the people that are going to pop up. Relatives. There you go. I'm growing my basil from seed. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, that seems like a lot of work. Well, I am going to be sampling all those foods. Dude, there's like a pizza chip in there from some foreign land. I want to eat them. All right, so for those who don't know, the ever-growing toy box that is Fortnite got Adventure Time. Go.
Did I miss the hype train?
No, we didn't even get one. We started too early for that. I think I threw everybody off. So not a lot of people were here. Well, I don't expect people to show up at like 10 in the morning. What? I can't. And I don't know when these people are going to leave. And I was thinking like, oh, well, maybe I'll stream later, you know, after they leave. But, you know, if they're showing up at like 12:30-ish, I'm like, okay, 12:30. You know, anytime somebody visits, it's at least 3 hours. You know, we haven't seen them in a while, so it's going to be more talking. So that's probably going to be, what, 3, 4, 5, could be 6. If somebody brings a bottle of wine, then you know they're going to be at least here till 9 o'clock. That is always how it goes. It doesn't matter where you are. If you have relatives coming over and somebody brings a bottle of wine, you just tacked on an extra 3 hours to the visit. Because once that thing gets opened up, everybody's sipping it, talking about garbage you don't want to listen to. That's always the way it goes. All right? Yeah, I heard that. The Dreamer's like, yeah, I get it. It's even worse when they bring dessert, too. Like, you know what? Let's just skip dessert or dinner and just eat the dessert right now. And no, we'll have the wine next time. All right, later. Never works that way. I was here, I was ready. Twitch decided not to show you what we're on until like 11:45. Wow. Good job. But at least there is Adventure Time for Fortnite, I guess. Hey, if I was, I said it earlier. If I was going to play Fortnite, I would do it with Adventure Time characters. Okay, though Jake looks absolutely stupid. All right, but all these other characters I could deal with. You know, Princess Bubblegum, dude. The whole thing, dude. The whole Fortnite thing for the skins is like what they say. I think it's on sale now for like hypothetically what 4,000 V-Bucks, which is like $38. I'm like, no, absolutely not. What's worse when they say when they give you a hug? Well, we've gotten to a point in our relationship with everybody in our family that they know not to touch me. So that's pretty good. We've gotten to that point. Marathon. Oh yeah, Bungie. Bungie decided to come out with another game. It's a game where you just pew things. So it's another PvP Bungie game. Bungie made the original Halo, which is always a good thing, but I don't know if I care at this point, you know? Bungie re-reveals Marathon with short film and September release date. It's like Call of Duty, but with different skins. I feel like the shooter market is just, it's so saturated that it's difficult for even Bungie to get in there, you know? Like, it is... Because people are either committed to like Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatever, you know? They have their thing. Even PvP arena games like Overwatch, whatever. I'm surprised Marvel Rivals made any headway. You know, it's like fighting games. There's so many fighting games out there. People have their brands already. And for them to just ditch that investment that they already have, it's kind of rough. Cosmetics used to be an unlockable part of the game. Yep. Marathon is going way back. Yeah, it was pre-Halo, dude. It was like... Yeah, so they're bringing it back, you know. So I don't know if it's going to be good. But I'm generally not. Stupid foods, let's go. No, I got to call that. Oh, that's number 4. That's right there. Call stupid food. All right, do I get anything? Do I get anything? I got 2 more, but still not bingo. What do I need? Number 8. Oh, good. So I got a hope for drop frames. None. I got none. Having a drop frame. Caterpillar 1. Hey, nice. All right, let's see what's going on in the world of stupid foods before I have to deal with stupid food. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Lost Pixie 1. Nice. Is this like a ramen sandwich? So they decided to sell ramen burger here now. Ramen burger. I feel like this is just not going to be good. This is not going to be good. I do like ramen, but like this in burger form? I feel like ramen should be like a nice soupy kind of thing. Not a bunch of congealed noodles, you know? It's kind of weird. 1 Grizza pizza with extra salt, please. All right. Oh, my God. Yo. Oh, you're using frozen. All right. Video over. Go. Pastry Puff. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that stove. Yeah, that's kind of grody. You might want to clean that up a little bit. I am not the cleanest person on the planet, but I am cleaner than this. And yeah, as soon as I saw the frozen pizza getting taken out, I was done. My chow mein came without the main. Huh. Weird. Deep fried maple leaves. It'll deep fry anything, won't they? What do we got here? This is just sick. I don't even know what that is. Is that the hot dog and a milkshake thing that they're doing? Yeah. I don't know, but I knew how to speculate. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming that's... I don't even know. I don't even care. I don't have the time to decipher. Hot Cheeto ramen with a side of chaos. Chaos? That could work if you like spicy. Call 47. There's no way. I don't have more than that. There can't be over 100 people here. How's there 118 viewers here? Where did you all come from? What are you doing? How? All right, so that means we got to call that one because we got more than 75 and we got more than 100. Beautiful. Nice. Cool. Fairland. Hey, nice. They won. Do. Nice. Thanks for letting me know, and all you people that are here, thank you. We have to deal with relatives soon, though, so don't get too comfortable. Let's see. Funfetti pizza at my school. Why do they hate you? I mean, you're paying for your education, right? What is this? Go.
Did you hit your mic yet?
Nope, not yet. There's still time. Fine, I'll post a good one. So what is this? Did I just fill a weird little creature with macaroni and cheese? I don't know if that's good or not. I don't want to click on other pictures. It's kind of gross. The burgers at my college. Yo, if you're going to college, unless it's community, you should be getting better food. Especially with the... Dude, is that... Hold on. I feel like I'm seeing mold here. What? My dude. That bun's a little sus right there. Look at it. No, that could just be flour. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. So let's enhance this. All right. That is cheese. That's so this you allege this a burger. Okay, here's the thing. I cannot go get an education from a place whose kitchen cannot make a round burger. This looks like a pathetic pork chop that was overcooked. How is this even possible? Yeah, right. It looks like a cutlet. My dude. You know what? You should bring this to the dean and say, look, I'm going to need a partial tuition reimbursement. And I'd be like, why? Just be like, put this on a table and just, you guys think this is a burger. This is a place of higher learning. Does this not apply to the staff? Because if the staff is doing this, then I don't think I should be learning from you. I expect at least $5,000 deducted from my tuition by the end of the week. Thank you. And you just leave it on their desk. Oh, God. All right, what is this? 6 spaghetti and meatball tacos. You know, you don't need 6 spaghetti if... Oh, it's just... Oh, they got 6 of them. Okay. No, this is just dumb. Here's the thing about pasta foods. It's not known for its crunch, okay? Pasta and Italian food generally aren't crunchy. Even the pastries aren't crunchy. They don't ever have a crunch. They're not that. The bread sometimes. You know, you toast it up, you get a little crunch. But generally, you know... This isn't something you put in a taco. This is kind of funny. Look at that. Me and my friends did sausage machine. That's all right. That's fun. You're probably not going to eat it and just wasted food, but there you go. I would still eat spaghetti taco. Yeah, if you're hungry. Yeah, sure. Oh, God, doing this now. Sandwiches are a bunch of wink things. What? This is my creation. This is your creation, huh? Are you going to cook that? You ate raw ramen noodles. You ate raw ramen noodles. Are those even cooked? Because once you cook them, they generally don't. All right, whatever. Bacon cheese sandwich. Oh, yeah, we saw that weird thing. Yeah, I think we're all caught up now. Yeah, and this, what is this? Omelet rice dyed blue for some apparent reason. Hey. You know how food isn't blue? We made it blue. Just to spite George Carlin. There was a whole bit. There's no blue food. Not blueberries. They're purple. Yeah, so dude, that's your stupid food for the week. That's kind of not great. And this one with the frozen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, the pizza's salty enough. Okay, this is somebody trying to kill their husband, as far as I'm concerned. Or their significant other. Oh, and you're going to put extra... That's not even something you do. What are you going to do? Flip it? Yeah, enjoy the 3rd-degree burns. With all that oil in there? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Don't do it. Don't... Oh, jeez. The cheese at that point is just... Oh, my God. Now you know why the stove looks like that. Oh, my God. Oh, they just got worse. They put ketchup on their pizza. That's definitely a rage bait kind of vid. It's got to be, because nobody sane does that. Capybaras. There you go. We got that. Dude, did we go through all the tabs today? Oh my God. Now we're up to here. All right, so we don't need that. Oop. Yeah, beautiful. Do. Got to be a troll. I would use a pizza peel to flip the patty. I feel like, I don't know, man. Frozen pizza, I've gotten past frozen pizza where I'm just like, I've never enjoyed it. Even when it was like kind of decent frozen pizza, I was like, eh. I really didn't enjoy it. So I don't bother with frozen pizza anymore. And then for them to put extra salt on it and ketchup, that's just like, and a slice of that weird American cheese. No. That was a perfect night back then. We should have respected that time more. Thanks for the follow. Dude, you know, not for nothing. You could just, here's what you do. Here's what you do. Let me see if I can find this. One sec. All right. 1 second. Boop. All right. This is still accessible. All right. This is an accessible time. Warcraft is still around. You probably still have a computer. You have access to Mountain Dew. And pizza is readily available unless that lady's cooking it in the other tab. Okay? So, here's what you could do. And here's the secret. Here is the secret to having a perfect night in the 2000s. All right? You boot up your game on your weird computer. You get this, you get pizza. You love it. You're happy. Put your phone in a completely different room or bury it in the backyard. Okay? That's all you got to do. Because a lot of people don't realize why you enjoyed this period in time. It's because you probably didn't have a cell phone. All right? So it was just you and the game and whoever else you were playing with. That's it. You weren't going through a game. Bling. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got to look at the... Okay, whatever. What raid were we doing? Bling. Hold on. Okay, let me look at the bling. What's going on? Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. I got a phone call from my mom. Yeah, Ma. No, I'm playing a game. Yeah. Yeah, no, my friends are waiting for me. Yeah, we got a raid to do. Yeah, hold on. Wait. No, hold on. Yeah, no, can I call you back later? Yeah, no, my healer's dying. Well, no, they're not a very good healer. I know. I don't know. Maybe they got a bad build or something. No, I'm not building stuff. No, I don't want to go see Minecraft. I know it's about building. Mom, it's a completely... I gotta go. Ma. All right. Just like literally, this is attainable. All you got to do is just get your phone away from you for a little bit. You'll get a lot more immersed in something because you'll have the time to and you're not constantly interrupted. And you'll enjoy stuff a lot better. Because that's literally what I do. When I play a game, dude, my phone is... I don't even know where it is. Like, I will have to tell Dawn, call my phone because I don't know where I left it. Same thing with music and movies. I toss that crap so far away from me because I don't want to hear the alerts. I don't want to be bothered with work. I don't want to get texts. I don't want to do any of that. This is all attainable. All of this. All of it. It's attainable. So boot up your Warcraft on your computer that can run it and get yourself some Mountain Dew and a pizza or food of your choice. You can do it. I was actually thinking about, because I've seen this meme and another one where it's like, oh, the perfect night of gaming in fill in the blank years. And I'm like, all this is still doable. It's just people don't realize that one new element that was introduced to their life, being the phone, disrupts a lot of that.
Whoa. Back to the CRT days. Memories. I was there back in the day.
CRTs, bro. I mean, this was pretty much my setup playing Warcraft, you know? I think I had a Dell. It was a Dell. And then I upgraded to a Gateway computer. Yeah, the ones that came in the little cow boxes. They worked pretty well for a while. And then I don't know what happened to them. I watch movies like I'm in the theater, phone off. Yeah, pretty much. But you can't even go to the theater anymore without somebody on their phone. Do you know how many videos I've seen come out of the Minecraft movie in the theater? And I'm just like, holy crap, dude. Obnoxious much? Yeah, so keep this in mind. It's attainable. And I don't know, make an effort to do it for yourself every once in a while if you're really into gaming. It doesn't have to be Warcraft or anything. Just, again, turn off the phone, just chill. Don't even worry about Discord or any crap like that. Just take a moment to yourself, not worry about the world, being inundated with all the news, and that's the other thing. At this point, you didn't care about news, especially in the 2000s. You weren't looking up news because you only had a limited amount of bandwidth to load websites. If you were loading up anything, you were loading up Wowhead to figure out what builds you needed and where to find crap. And that was like, oh, God, here we go. Hold on, it's loading. It's loading. Oh, I need this armor. Now, where do I get that armor? Oh, geez. I hate the news. It's nothing but negative junk anymore. Yeah, everyone's just bickering about it, too. It's as if they have any say in it. It's like, it's just a lot of yelling, people doing a lot of complaining, and it just creates this negative cycle of everything. And it's like, kind of that garbage in, garbage out mentality. If you keep getting negativity towards you all the time, you live life negatively, and you can just have a simple day. Simple day. Simple day of Warcraft goodness, or game of your choice. All right. I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll try that this week. I will just go someplace, get a pizza, throw my phone out the window, and then I don't want to subscribe to Warcraft for a month to play for a day. You know what I'm saying?
Wowhead or wow oi for mods.
Oh, yeah, dude, the mods. Yeah, early days of mods. Oh, this mod is going to be 50 megabytes. Oh, my God. This is going to take forever, guys. Yeah. I know. Remember when you click a link, go cook dinner, and come back, and it's still loading? Yeah. That was Newgrounds for me back in the day. Cartoon loading. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't know. But unfortunately, the problems that I have now is I have an early stream, and thus the stream must end early.
For me, I'll jump into VR.
Nice.
I have found some really nice, beautiful, peaceful worlds to relax and vibe.
Nice. See, there you go. VR is another good thing. And it's kind of odd. It's not people aren't taking to it as much as people should. Because if VR came out at this level of quality pre-phone, I feel like it would have done a lot better. And we were having a psychological discussion of like, well, why isn't VR really, catching on like we hoped it would? And I'm like, I'll tell you, nobody wants to hear it. Well, what is it? Cell phone. They're like, I don't understand. Okay, because here's the thing. Most people who are really into their phones and what's constantly going on and every alert that goes off, they are not going to want to be putting on a headset that isolates them from the information that they're literally addicted to. They're not going to want that visual break. Like, what's my phone doing? What's my phone doing? Now, if they made it so you can see your phone in game to whatever you're doing, then most people would probably just say, oh, cool, I'll play VR. But a lot of people don't want to put on a headset and not be able to see their phone. Don't ask me why. It's a psychological thing. And I really think that's why VR isn't as big as it should be. Because, dude, we tried VR and I'm like, oh, my God, I could totally see how people would totally get lost in this and never want to go back to reality. It'd be like Ready Player One. I'd be like, screw the real world. This is much more fun. But I don't know. It's not there yet. They're working on it, but it's not there yet. So I need to learn how to work with the framework and assign priorities, text first, photos next, and all your stupid fancy video graphics. It said how many people were addicted to their phones and never look up. 2 people almost run into me because their phones were more important than their surroundings. That's always the way it is.
Also, getting a quality VR headset is not cheap.
Yep.
Mine is a Quest 3 and it was about $700. Better quality headsets can be over $1,000. Not even getting into face tracking and
full body tracking. Yeah, they're expensive. It's like the price point isn't super cheap with the exception of the Meta Quest. Like I think the Meta Quest 2 was like $400 when it came out. I mean, that's amazing. For a VR headset. And even the PlayStation VR, which was actually pretty good, was $400. So, I don't know how PlayStation 5 VR is doing, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can get iPhone notifications on Oculus Quest. Probably. At this point, I'm sure they have that stuff, but I think that window might be past because people are like, oh, I got to put on stuff. And there's a little bit of prep time, too. It's like you got to put on a whole thing, get your stuff together, and make sure your surroundings are clear. People are lazy. Yeah. Adulting now. Boo. But speaking of adulting, it is 12:27. And unfortunately, I got to end a stream, which is why I started early. But depending on when people get the hell out, I may or may not come back on later. I hate it. I hate it. I got a people chat. I don't want to, but I have to. So, I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. Go.
Thanks for the stream. Have a great week. See you Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Love.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon. Hopefully. Again, I don't like messing up my time schedule, but, you know, it's like I either do this now or I won't see these people for 6 months at least. Go.
So is there a VR that doesn't need a computer?
Yeah. The Meta Quest doesn't need a computer. You can just put that on your head and play. There you go. Get the Meta Quest 3, not the 3S. The 3S, I think, is the cheaper version.
Thanks for the stream. Have a good week, Pum'Kin Guy, John, and chat. See you next stream.
There you go. Might be later, might not. We'll see. Socializing. Ugh. All right. Let's wrap it up. We got our end screen going. I don't even know who to raid because I don't even know who's on. It's like too early for people to be on, I think. Let's find out. Boop. Who we got? I'd like to raid somebody. Oh, God, nobody's on. Oh, my God. Wow. All right, well. I don't know, it's kind of like, we'll figure it out. I'll raid somebody. All right. We're doing an outro. Let's go. Everybody, thanks for helping out. Sorry we had to do an early stream, but people, everybody, good vibes. Do something fun this week. Get some time for yourself and enjoy life. Let's go.